today I'm going to show you how to make this beanie. It's a Christmas beanie, Santa Claus beanie. It's very cute, as you can see. This is size from 3 years to 10 years. It fits from 3 years to 10 years. It's not difficult to make. Hope that you try it. I will be using the hook number 5 millimeters. So hook 5 millimeters, and I will be making the one for kids that fits from 3 to 10 years. So I started with 60 chains. I made the 60 chains. Then you turn this like this. You go in the first one here, and you close it with a slip stitch, like this. As you can see, both are looking like this, facing me. So we start this first row, we make 2 chains, 1 and 2. And we're going to make a treble. When I say treble, I mean a double crochet. Treble in English, double crochet in American. And we're going to make a treble in each chain that we have. So continue all around, making a treble in each chain that you have. Continue all around with a treble. You can see the first row is ready. We go in the first one in the chains here, and we close it with a slip stitch. We're going to start the next row with 2 chains. Now we're going to make the ribbed part. So we go to the first one. We go from the back. We put the hook from the back onto the front. Wait a minute, we're going to make a treble. Put the hook from the back, like that, all to the front, and we make a treble. We go to the next one, this one, like this, on the back. We put the hook on the back. This is going to be a ribbed one. Now, like this, on the front. One from the front, and one from the back. The hook is on the back, and the hook is on the front. From the back, and from the back, from the back and from the front, like this. And you continue all the row like that. You continue all the row like that, one from the front, one from the back. Now this one is from the back. The other one from the front, like this. You continue all the row like that. And like this row, and you have to make another 3 rows. So in all, like this row, you have to have 4 rows. This row and another 3 rows. You continue like that. This is ready. I cut the thread. And now we are going to start with the red. In all, I have 5 rows with the first row and the other 4 rows. We have 5 rows. Now we're going to start with red. We go here where we finished. We make 2 chains, 1 and 2. Now, the thread, we're going to hide it in the chains. Now we're going to make a treble or double crochet in every treble that we have. So we're going to make a treble all around in every one that we have. Normal treble, not like the ones we were making from back and from front. And in all, we have to have 60. We have to finish with 60 trebles. all around. Now, like this row, making a treble in every treble. We have to make, with this row, we have to make 5 rows with this one. So this one and another 4 rows. So you make a treble, in each treble you have to finish with 60 in each chain that we have for 5 rows. So the 5 rows, as you can see, are ready. I made 5. Now we're going to start to decreasing. So we start with 2 chains. These I'm going to serve them as a treble. I serve these as a treble. So this is 1. Now we go in the next 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I made 7 trebles with the chains. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to decrease. We go on the next one. We leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the second one. And we slip them together. So we're going to make 7 trebles all the time. And in the 8, we're going to decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So in the next one we're going to decrease. We go in the next one, we leave the last stitch on the hook, we go on the next one, and then we slip them together. And you continue all the row like that. 7 trebles and decrease, 7 trebles, decrease. You have to finish with 54 trebles. So the row is ready where we decreased, we have 54. Now we have to make 2 rows trebles without decreasing. So you have to make 2 rows with 54 trebles all around. A treble on each treble for 2 rows. You have to have 54. So the 2 rows are ready. Those 2 rows that I told you. Now we're going to decrease again. We make 2 chains. These 2 chains, I use them as a treble. Now we have to have 6. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the next row we're going to decrease like we did before. That is 1, you leave it on the hook, you go on the other one, and you slip them together. And you continue like that. You make 6 trebles and decrease. 6 trebles, decrease. 6 trebles, decrease. All around you have to have 48. You have to have 48 trebles. So you make 6 and decrease, 6 and decrease. And you have to end with 48 trebles. So the row is ready and we have 48 all around. Now the next 2 rows, we're going to do like we did before. The next 2 rows, we're going to make 2 rows treble all around, all on the stitches. And you have to have 48 trebles. So I'm going to repeat. We're going to make 2 rows, a treble on each treble. And we are going to have 48 on each row. 2 rows are ready too. Now in this row we're going to decrease again. We make 2 chains. This is 1. Now we're after 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the next one we're going to decrease. 1 and 2. So this row, you make 5, decrease, 5 and decrease, 5 and decrease, all around. You make it like this, after 5 and decrease. So this row is ready. In all, we have 42 now. 42 trebles. Now the next row, only 1 row. You have to make a treble on each treble. You have to have 42. So you make a treble on each treble. This only 1 row, as I told you. You have to have 42. Row is ready too. This 1 row. Now we're going to start the next row. 2 chains. This serves as a treble. I use it as a treble. We go in the next one. Now we're going to do 4. 2, 3, and 4. And we decrease. Now after 4 we're going to decrease. We go in the first one, leave the stitch on the hook. We go on the next one and then slip them together. So now you're going to decrease after 4. You make 4 trebles, decrease, 4 trebles, decrease, 4 trebles. You have to finish with 36 trebles. So after 4 you decrease. Now this row is ready too. Now the next 2 rows, we're going to make a treble on each treble. The next 2 rows, you make a treble on each treble. In all, you have to have 36. On the 2 rows, you have to have 36. 2 rows are ready. Now we're going to do 2 chains. Now every 3 we're going to decrease. That is 1, 2, and 3, and we decrease. That is 1, that is 2, and we strip them together. So this row you're going to decrease 3 and decrease, 3, decrease, 3, decrease, all around. Now this row is ready. We have 30 now. We have 30. Now the next 2 rows we're going to make a treble on each treble. 30, and we'll have to have 30. 2 rows, another 2 rows. 2 rows are ready. We're going to start the next one with 2 chains. These serve as a treble, and we make another one. Now we're going to decrease every 2. So those are 2. Now the next 2 we're going to decrease. This is 1, and this is 2, and we decrease. So this time, as I told you, every 2, that is 1, that is 2, and you decrease. 1 and 2. And in all, mela 2 and decrease, 2 and decrease, 2 and decrease. In all, you have to finish with 24 trebles. So this row is ready too. We have 24 here. Now the next row we're going to make a treble on all trebles. Only 1 row we have to make a treble on each treble, and we have to end up with 24 trebles. So this row is ready. Now 2 chains. We're going to start the next row. Now after 1 we're going to decrease. That is 1, 1, and 2, and we decrease. We make 1 treble, and then the next we decrease. 1 and 2. And you continue like that. 1 treble, decrease, 1 treble, decrease, 1 treble, decrease, all around. And you will have to finish with 18 trebles. We're going to start the next row with 2 chains. 1 and 2. This is the first one. Now after 1 we're going to decrease. Again. Decrease. We go to the next one. 1 and decrease. 1 and 2. So this row we're going to make 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 decrease, and you end up with 12. So this row is ready. Now the next row we're going to make a double crochet on each one of these, and we have to end up with 12 double crochet. Only one row. Double crochet on each one of them. This row is ready too. Now we're going to decrease all the time. So the first 2 stitches, we're going to decrease these, but then we will finish. We go in the first one. We go to the next 2, we make a decrease. That is 1, and that is 2. And you decrease. You have to decrease all the time. 1 and 2. So you continue decreasing, every stitch you're going to decrease. And you have to finish with 6 stitches you have to finish. So this is ready too. Now we have to make the last row. The last row you have to make a treble on each treble. You have to make 6 trebles on each treble. And you close it, and then you close it. And this is the result how the beanie came, the Christmas beanie, Santa Claus beanie. As you have seen, it was not difficult to make, it's very cute as you can see. Hope that you try it. Bye for now.